Welcome back to another Starfield modding in minutes. In this video, we have a bunch of brand new mods that I'm excited to dive into today. These mods will cover a bunch of quality of life changes, adjustments to the UI, and visual overhauls. Before we get started, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone for all the words of encouragement and the feedback from my last video. I did not expect to see it do as well as it did, so thank you. I am now even more motivated to pump these out, and as always, if you like today's content, please like, comment your favorite mods, and subscribe. Remember that all the mods featured today will be linked in the description below. And with that out of the way, let's get started. Have you ever looked at the vanilla visuals and go, wowee, this looks really washed out? Because it is. I mean, look at it. Why? In Bethesda's defense, it does look very sci-fi, but the tone isn't consistent throughout. The thing is, as you play through the game, you do become desensitized to it until you change it up. And what a vast difference it makes, which is why Stellar LUT is the first mod on our list. Crisp, colored filters to make everything pop. Now, as you experience the game, whether day or night, wet or dry, you are greeted by colors that are balanced, well contrasted, and sharp. No more hazy vision, no more washed out greens, and no more washed out blues. Just mwah, chef's kiss. Each area as you visit, you are taken back by the color depth and vibrancy. Major locations all look distinct, with even the darker areas in the game standing out. If I had to choose one mod, and only one mod, this is the one. Moving on to our next mod, Undelayed Menus. Have you ever noticed how delayed everything is in this game? While I love the idea of animations and flourishes, menus should be fast and snappy. And Undelayed Menus does just that. And more. No more avoiding opening menus unless I really have to. This mod improves the responsiveness of this game by removing that 1 second fade effect that occurs when opening and closing menus. And wowee, what a difference it makes. What you are left with is faster, smoother transitions because opening a menu shouldn't be a chore. In, out, done. Look at this. Just look at this. Even holding the tab to exit is improved. Could you imagine how many hours you would save if you played Starfield as long as Skyrim? Because you will. With the theme of responsiveness and going fast, we arrived at our third mod, customizable climbing animation speed. With climbing ladders, it felt amazing at first in a Bethesda game because, climbing. The novelty quickly dies as it's a tad on the slower side. Couple with this, if you had a huge ship, traversing up and down them all the time, you just end up boost packing up and down. And come on, who does that? You want to be immersed. The mod has multiple speeds available, ranging from half speed if you like the ladders so much you don't want to get off them, or you just like looking at your own butt, you pervert, to double time, which looks absolutely hilarious. I would definitely go 1.25 to 1.5 times to keep the animations from looking janky, but the ball's in your court. To add more speed to your game, we have responsive grabbing. I bet at one point you knocked something over, but then you went to pick it back up only to notice that you couldn't. But then you go and try again and realized that there was a delay when the item is grabbed. Why is that? Why is there a delay, Todd? Well, with this mod, it reduces that 1 second delay when grabbing objects to just 0.3 seconds, making the game feel, well, responsive. Now go out there and grab everything to your heart's content. Alright, on to our next mod, Better HUD. The UI is one of those things you look at all the time, and a poorly designed one can really distract and take away from the experience. While I love the minimalistic elements and design that Bethesda gave us, I would have loved the ability to change some of that UI. Now you can. Fully customizable and dynamic, you can scale, position, or even hide elements of your choice. No more You discovered this in the middle of the screen, which is doubly worse when you're in combat. It's just
fucking distracting.
Thanks, Christian. Look at how much better this is. Like, wow. It's just out of the way. Even things like the XP gain notification moved down to the bottom of the screen dramatically improves the overall experience. There are a bunch of extra features as well, like disabling enemy health and hit marker if you're wanting that, mix and match element designs. This mod will be even better once we have the creation kit available to us, so don't sleep on this. On the topic of improving the UI, the next mod, Enhanced Player Health Bar, a relatively simple mod that dynamically changes the color of the health bar at 75, 50, and 25%. Now you can keep track of your health through peripheral vision without taking your eyes off that thing that's trying to murder you. Make sure to also grab Enhanced Player Boost Bar mod to tie the theme together. While we're changing our UI, why not just take it home with Enhanced Dialog Interface? The main draw of this mod to me is making dialogue choices smoother by removing the transition animations. You can also fully customize your in-game dialogue to whatever you like. Fine-tune the size, the color, even the style. Want borders? No borders? Opacity? Sure. Anything you want. Grab the mod and go nuts. And if you want to get nuts, get Batmantis. Now, I know what you're thinking. You found a secret lair. You want to live there. You've even turned your ship into the Batwing, living your life as a low-rent space Batman. But then the Mantis suit, it's just so white and bright. Well, no more. You can be Vengeance with a selection of Batman-inspired colors to replace the Mantis suit. With up to 7 designs to choose from, even if you aren't a fan of the Cape Crusader, I personally think the darker colors look much better than the white and the green. So get out there and scare some pirates. Alright, that's it for this video. If you wanted more of me, I do stream over at Twitch. Links below. As always, wash your hands, look after each other, and be your very best. Bye for now.